Good morning, West Leyden. I'm Daniel Kolaviak.
And I'm Shoin Johnson. Happy National Coffee Day.
Nothing like a good cup of joe in the morning.
Speaking of putting low caffeine in your system, the Leyden Theater Department is ready to put a little rock and roll into your weekend with its performance of the Bye Birdie.
WLTV's Ivana Garcia caught up with the cast members Faith Bess and Carlos Terrell to get more information about the musical. This weekend that will transport you back to the 1950s and the birth of rock and roll.
Hi, I'm Ivana Garcia, and I'm here with Kim McAfee and Conrad Birdie, who are going to tell us a little bit more about the upcoming musical, Bye Birdie. So, Kim, can you tell us what the musical is about?
I'm the president of the Conrad Birdie fan club, and I win a contest to kiss Conrad Birdie goodbye before he goes into the Army.
And Conrad, can you tell us how you guys have been preparing for the big show?
Well, ever since the cast came out, we've been coming in after school every day, working really hard to bring the show to life. And we're only given 5 weeks to put on the show in comparison to most high schools, which are given 10 weeks. So we've been putting in extra hours, like coming in during lunch.
And Kim, I heard judges are going to be at the show, so what's that about?
There's going to be judges at our show because we were working to get adjudicated for the Illinois High School Musical Awards, and basically what that is, it's like the Tonys but a high school version. So there's different categories like Best Actress, Best Actor, Best Choreography. So we're going to work hard to try to get into one of those, and it would be really cool if we can have a big audience to show the judges that we have a really good musical theater program here at Leyden.
And when is the musical, and how much is the entrance fee?
The musical's tonight and at 7 and tomorrow at 3. And the entrance fee is $5 for adults and $3 for students. But if you have the shirt, you can get in for free.
Well, you heard it here, Leyden. Make sure you come out and support everybody who took a part in making the show come to life. And back to the studio.
Thanks, Ivana. For several years now, a group of Leyden counselors have been sponsoring a food pantry to help Leyden students and families who could use a little help with the cost of groceries.
WLTV's Anaí Herrera spoke with Mr. Sloud and Mrs. Sedarius to learn more about this unique opportunity for one member of the Leyden community to help another.
Hi, I'm Anaí Herrera, and I'm here with Ms. Sloud and Ms. Sedarius, and they're going to tell us a little bit more about the Leyden Food Pantry.
So we have a food pantry available for students. We've had it for a year now. So far up to this point, we've had 110 different students access it 430 different times. So we have this available to all students, and the way that you can access it, we prefer that students come before or after school or during passing periods.
Ms. Sedarius, why is the Leyden Food Pantry so important?
Well, if you come to school and you forgot to eat breakfast or you didn't bring any snacks and you're feeling really hungry, your blood sugar drops and it can make it hard for you to focus on what you need to focus on. So if you find yourself in that situation, come on down to Student Services.
Where does the food and money come from?
Well, someone from our department will typically do the grocery shopping, so hopefully people like the food that we've chosen. The money, we really appreciate. A couple clubs have reached out to us and have donated money. We've received some very generous donations from the Clay Club as well as the SAD Club.
What gave you the idea to have a food pantry?
Well, something that we found here in Student Services and Ms. Schlout and I ended up kind of talking about was that we would have students talking to us and they would say, I don't know, I just can't even think. I'm so hungry because they didn't have breakfast or they worked through lunch. And so we just wanted to have something available to students so that, just to help them get through their day.
Okay. So thank you, Ms. Sedarius, and thank you, Ms. Schlout. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Anaí. As you have probably noticed, over the last few weeks, there has been a great deal of progress to the new courtyard addition to our school. WLTV's Leo Nunez spoke with one of the supervisors of the construction project to get an update on how the project is going.
Hello, West Leyden. My name is Leo Nunez here, and I'm here with John. He is a project superintendent. Tell me, John, what are you guys working on right now?
Currently, we're framing the addition, the courtyard addition, as well as working on the new kitchen on the interior, on the existing portion of the interior of the school.
No problem. Is there any certain day you guys are trying to knock out the exterior and then start on the interior?
Currently, we're framing on the exterior. We will begin interior framing probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks, and then we're looking for full enclosure by November.
Okay. John, have you guys ran into any problems or had any problems with this hot weather?
No, everything's been great. The weather's been dry, so that's been very helpful.
Yeah. All right, you guys heard it here, folks. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Leo. It has been a pretty unique opportunity to watch workers build something from scratch. If you've ever thought about pursuing a career in trades or just want to find out a better job in general, Leyden will be holding a careers fair this week to help us and brush us off on our interviewing skills.
WLTV's Amy Hurtado got the scoop about the UPS Career Fair that will be held next Wednesday.
Hi, I'm Amy Hurtado and I'm here with Mr. Holthouse. So can you tell us a little bit about the career prep with UPS?
Sure. Career Prep with UPS is a day where we have students learn a little bit about career opportunities from getting a job, keeping a job, and getting promoted, and then even interviewing and honing their soft skills.
And where will this be taking place and what time?
So everything will be taking place in the auxiliary gym Wednesday, October 4th. We have the panel discussions, period 1, 2, and 3, and then during the lunch periods is where you can really hone those soft skills and practice interviewing. All you have to do is fill out a simple job application to do that.
And what would you like the students to take from this experience?
So practice makes perfect. We don't spend all day practicing interviewing, but it's one of the most important skills to securing that first job. So we want to make sure you have just a bright future after you leave Leyden, and maybe if you want a side job while you are at Leyden. So get that practice in and participate. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Holthouse, and back to the studio.
Thanks, Amy. Well, that's all the time we have for you today, West Leyden.
Make sure to head over to Addison Trail tonight to watch the Blazers play the Eagles.
Good luck to all the Eagles competing and performing this weekend.
Have a good weekend and drink some coffee.
And as always, remember, go Eagles!